Daily Dirt with Dustin Diggs. The Daily Dirt with Dustin Diggs.
All right, welcome to a special edition of the Daily Dirt with Dustin Diggs, folks. Ian Jentsch is here, as well as my co-host of the most, I guess I should say, Keenan
Repping the team.
Sargent. We had a really good time. Give a little shout out to last night. We went to the MCA meeting. Go ahead, Keenan.
Yes. Thank you to all those that ran the show. We was at a podcast studio down in Maplewood. We were there for like a little meeting, a lot of podcasters and some other YouTubers down there. And I want to thank these guys for inviting us. It was just great. And then after that, we went to the Crow's Nest for some dinner.
Well, they invited me, but you came along. But it's fine.
Okay.
That's fine. I'm sure they were fine with you being there too.
We did see some good people there, though.
No, it was very interesting. We got a very special Daily Dirt tonight because the Ghost of Milburton House. We have a new episode, world premiere tonight. Ian just finished it. He wants to premiere on the show tonight. I love the Ghost of Milburton House. Kind of insignificant. Pull the mic to you, Ian, because we want to hear that beautiful voice.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah.
This is not beautiful, but it's they're short. They're not terribly significant in the large run, but I have fun making them, and they're just for me to stretch my muscles as far as like animation and editing goes.
I want to come over. I know you don't want me to come over to your apartment, but I want to come over one time and just watch you do it because I think it'd be fun. I'm sure it's very tedious because it's claymation, but I just think it would be neat to watch how you do it.
It's like time
One of
consuming.
these days, yes, sure.
One of these days. Okay, see, I got one of these days.
After this, though, I'm gonna be headed for full on into Red Shark after this. So,
yeah. Do you have people at your house a lot? Because you seen my bathroom upstairs. It's disgusting.
It's clean.
It's not the worst.
Shane Foster comes over and he would rather go to QT to take his shits and pisses and then use my bathroom. That's how dirty it is.
Well, I mean, hey, he's a responsible guy. I take shit at other places too, but
you do take a shit up there sometimes.
yeah, I do.
And
I clean it after myself.
You do, but it's a pretty nasty bathroom, is it not? Yeah, I feel a little embarrassed.
I can walk in there. That's all that matters.
Well, let's talk about this new episode. We've had a lot of great episodes on the network. Give us a little cue of this episode that we're going to watch tonight.
Like a description of it.
Yeah.
Description of it, yes.
It's just Mr. Milburton is just trying to enjoy a nice book.
Okay.
That's all you need to know.
Okay. Okay. What's the last book you read, Keenan?
Are we talking literate books or
Not the
comic
picture,
books?
not the ones with pictures. The
Damn,
ones
man.
with words on it. With the small font, not this big old font that's like with memes or whatever is words. You ever read those books?
Like
Jack and Jill or Jack and Jane or whatever when you were a kid. Anyways,
that's probably like during my college days. I haven't read that much, man. I hated reading. I hated reading. I really hated reading. If I could read good.
like how fast do you think you can read words per minute?
Depending on the script and depending on how long I got to pause.
Well, we know you don't read scripts that directors give you, but
Way to go. Man, way to call out.
that shit.
I got some words in there. I got a few of the words.
Now, when you write a script and you have people do your voiceovers, Ian, do you like when people read the script, or do you care if people improv some of the lines? Because you got Red Shark coming
I'm all
up.
for improv because I'm not a very good writer. So I kind of depend on my actors to spice up the scripts various ways. I mean, the way I wrote like a long time ago is I wrote the most bare bones script, and like even now I usually have lines that are just empty. Like say if Captain Chuck from Red Shark has like he has like a line, but I don't know what. There's a situation going on, but I don't know what the line is supposed to be. I'll just leave the line blank until like Sasha, hey, can you just drop in a line? What would Captain Chuck say in this situation?
So kind of add on to the character, like just add on their own wordings.
Well, there we go. When I write something, I'd like them to say my lines, but they can add on to it a little bit. But I like my lines to be said, though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If they want to add a little bit more lines, that's fine. But I just, I worked hard in my basement typing it all up. I would like I would like to hear it. I don't know. That's just me.
I can hear both of that.
Yeah. So, further ado, we're going to play the episode right now. Here we go.
Scary time.
3, 2. All right, ladies and gentlemen, there it was. Okay, I really like that
spooky
episode.
shit.
Yes. They're all very spooky.
We did this podcast many year ago, I would say.
Yeah.
Last summer. And then we did a hot peanut challenge, and then we also did a hot chip challenge on the Shane Foster After Hours.
Sally, I was not there for the nut.
You were there. You weren't there for the nuts, but you were
Yes.
there for the chip. And the one of my funniest moments of Keenan, probably when you die from eating all those girls' asses. I'm I'm gonna be at your funeral.
Did
I'm
you
gonna,
do the one chip challenge?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell
Okay.
this story where he ate the one chip, and Keenan's so talkative. He's
Yep.
just a talkative dude.
Yep.
He ate the chip challenge, and he was dead silent for like 5-10 minutes, and he was just staring off, and his eyes weren't. It was like just like this. And he was quiet.
Well, I mean, it's like I could take like spicy things. I think it's more like when that spice like really hits the back of your throat and it definitely tickles, and you're definitely gonna have the reflex. I don't throw up when I eat hot shit. It's just okay. I gotta keep the body still, and that way I won't have to overreact. Because Shane was just balling. That's the worst time I ever seen Shane like just done.
Oh, Shane, yeah,
That was done for him.
I'm so glad I did do it. Now, Ian, have you ever eaten? What's the hottest thing you've ever eaten?
I don't know. Oddly, I once had some like God, what are they called?
Like jalapenos.
Like hot chicken bites from. This was like a long time ago, like a decade ago, from like Hardee's.
From
You probably
Hardee's?
wouldn't expect like a fast food like Hardee's like chicken like tender. They're like the spicy chicken tenders or whatever. And for some reason, I don't know, those I could not handle them. Like they were crazy spicy, like way more than I expected. Maybe they went overboard on the sauce or something.
I think I remember those. I know what you're talking about. I actually had one too. It was hot as fuck.
I actually had to return them, like get something else because I couldn't handle them.
I had the
I was very embarrassed.
mango sauce, the ones. That's the third from the top at Buffalo Wild Wings the other night, and
the mango habanero.
yeah, that's how you
That's
say
not, that's,
it.
that's not that.
I like spicy food. I mean,
Well, it was a lot for me that night, and so I was sweating, had swamp ass, and but I was able to eat all 6 of them or whatever.
Oh man, like buffalo or like the boneless or bone.
I get the boneless. Now I get a lot of shit for that. I don't like the veins and stuff. I'll eat if I'm really hungry. I'll eat the boned ones. But here's the problem: when it's really hot like that, I don't like eating the bone ones when it's really hot wings because then it touches your lips. With the boneless, you get with the fork and you get down the hatch.
So basically,
Yeah.
but the fact that why not just call them nuggets? I mean, if there's no bone in it, That's a waste of time.
A nugget's like a bunch of ground up fucking meat all pressed together to make a nugget. And
Okay, so it's a boneless wing.
Boneless is it's cut little pieces. It's cut little pieces.
What's the difference? Like, there ain't no difference there.
I just explained it's ground up meat all pressed together. Like taking all this shit and going like, oh, your fucking gummy worms like this. This would be a worm nugget right here, Keaton.
That's a small bag.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's just stupid. I mean, like I said, the highs I did. No, when we did my show, and it was me, AG, and some others. We were doing the Guessers game, and the loser, we had to go to Chuck's Hot Chicken, which. Love you guys.
Oh, yeah,
we had to get the highest level of chicken. The only one for the sandwich was 6, but for the tenders 5. And that wasn't really high.
That wasn't that bad. Yeah, that was
really good.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good.
I was with the level
Chuck's
2
chicken. We haven't had that in a while.
We need to get the owners.
We need to get the owners sitting right here. Yes.
I love your chicken.
Yes.
Like a local thing or what?
Yeah, it's a local thing. It's off Dorset. It's I think Emos owns it because it's like they're combined.
No. CWP. No, they're their own thing.
Well, they're in the same building.
I think it's more like there's one they just opened up on Manchester, going towards like Maplewood and shit. And they got that one, and they got one I think in Illinois. But it's a really good place. If you guys like good hot chicken, go to Chuck's Hot Chicken.
Yes,
please. What about Emos?
CWP.
Now CWP, that's a good one. CWP, I'm gonna call it that from now on. CWP or Emos, you gotta choose one. I'm going to go Susan Whitaker's. I like the customer appreciation. I know a lot of people don't
like Emos, but I
had that for the longest.
I like that customer appreciation. Now, I don't like their service. Now, their service sucks. I went to the one in St. Charles. We sat there for 2 hours, but that's a different story.
That wasn't recently, was it?
I was like 4 months ago. People just don't want to work anymore. It is what it is.
Now, I will watch the Emos, but the CWP before the Chucks came in, they had their own like pizza. You can't get it anywhere else. You had to get over here in Dorset. They had the buffalo chicken pizza, and I guarantee that was delicious. But if I had to really go at, hey, this is my personal thing, it had to be Emos.
Emos, okay.
It gotta be Emos.
Okay, how about you? Did you pick one? Emos or Susan Whitaker's? Did you say Emos?
I'm sorry, what?
Emos or Susan Whitaker's?
Emos or
Susan Whitaker's. Which one you had to choose? You have to choose.
Okay, Emos.
One's going to die. One's going to burn in a flaming building. The other one's going to live.
I'm sorry. For some reason, I can't hear the second choice you're giving.
Cecil Whitaker's. Cecil Whitaker's Pizza or Emos? Yes.
I don't know what that second one is.
Oh, okay. Well, then
is that local or is that?
It's local. They're both local.
I've never heard of that before.
Oh, okay.
I've seen a few Cecil Whitaker, but like it's very
pizza workers.
Yeah, they're like all over St. Louis, like certain areas, but
mainly.
I've literally
St.
never
Charles.
heard of that in my life.
Yeah, it's St. Charles mainly. They got a bunch out there, but Red Shark is coming out, so let's do a little shout out for Ian. When is the next episode of Red Shark? When can we see it? I know I don't want to put pressure.
I literally have no set in stone date, or sometime next year, early next year, hopefully, because I've got this first episode mostly in the can. I have like maybe 3 or so more scenes to shoot for it, and I mean, keep in mind, I still have to like make the sets for for the scenes I have to do, and then which doesn't take very long, but then I have to shoot it and all that too. So, the thing is, I'll have a bunch of sets though to shoot the rest of the episodes. So I'm trying to get a pattern down so I can shoot the episodes really fast, because obviously I want to have, episode after episode after episode. The season I'm working on has 6 episodes. So, I mean, I think I can hopefully get 5 of them throughout the year. Using the method that I'm making of just hopefully shooting all the scenes in a particular location at once. Because on the Red Shark, the entire bridge of the ship has all these locations in it. So I can just shoot like a bunch of scenes in the bridge for all the episodes, and then a bunch of scenes in like the rec room, the medical bay. So I can get those out of the way, and then just shoot the scenes that don't take place in the Shark, and just be able to have a way to have all the episodes done in a very timely manner. That's
And
what I'm
this is
trying
all
to
in
do.
your
It's like a
apartment.
lot of
too, so
rooms.
for the audience out there, these sets are all built in your apartment.
Yeah.
Okay. What happens when you bring a lady friend? A lady friend comes over to Ian's house. What happens?
Well, unfortunately, that's not
Aw.
been happening a lot lately. So
Oh, okay. You know, if you ever go to Keenan's house, it's like a
Everywhere.
it's a toy museum.
Yeah.
So
museum, huh?
you walk into Keenan's house. Let me tell you what happens here, folks.
Please, you better describe it right, too.
You walk in. There's all these fucking TVs he finds. I guess people are throwing away these old school TVs, the big box ones with the tubes. Those are all against the wall. They're all stacked up, and then there's toys, posters, all these cutouts you used to see at like the theaters and at Blockbuster. You know, when they would have a movie, all that shit's over to the left and the right. And then you go into his kitchen, and you think opening the cabinet door, you're gonna get a nice plate, a good fork to eat. But no, there's cups. There's all these lunch pails and thermoses and all this stuff, and all these other toys in his cabinetry, and that's Keenan's house. that's how it is. But you do have like 2 beds, don't you? Don't you have a bed in your guest room?
No, it's a futon.
Oh, it's a futon.
So I got a futon, a bed, and I got one of them couch beds.
Yeah. Now, what happens when you bring a lady friend? You know,
We're going to have fun.
On the futon?
Maybe.
on the futon.
Oh, everything's on the futon. Like, my clothes are on there, too.
I have a
Like,
I have
that
a
spare
futon.
room
It's
is just a
this
spare
old
room.
couch, this like 30-year-old couch, and has this crickety bed inside of it. I haven't opened it up in like years, though.
Because beforehand, that small room was my room, and then the room where I sleep in now, that was mostly like my media room. So yeah, a lot changes. But yeah, the other room now is just like my spare room, just for putting up things. One day, hopefully, clean it up.
You should, yeah. You need to clean up and make a nice little set. Hey, Shane Foster's here.
Holy
folks.
shit.
Shane Foster after hours.
Call it dead.
Let me turn off that mic. We got Shane Foster here. Fix that camera for me, please, Keenan.
Hello.
I didn't even hear this dude.
Thanks for having me on the show. How's it going?
Yeah, that's all right.
So Shane was with us last night. We went to a fun MCA meeting about podcasters.
Very fun.
I thought it was informational. I thought I got some good information from it. Shout out to the MCA guys. Those guys are nice guys. They're having their big holiday party December 10th. And they
Ooh, yay.
they want me to come, and he's like, "Can you please bring your entourage again?" That's what he told me.
Sure.
It's Christmas.
So last time I went to their Christmas party, he invited me, and I brought 18 people.
Yeah.
So usually I just
He brought the whole party bus.
Well, I just I send out the invites and stuff. How's get that shot on camera? How's that chicken?
What?
Oh, is that the Howard? Is that the Howard or the buttermilk
Get
one?
a shot of you deep throwing your chicken. That's all.
There's a ranch one.
Oh, those are good.
Those are the new ones, right?
Yeah, those are fucking delicious. You
I
need
like
to get one.
the pepper jack ones and the steak and cheese ones.
Yeah, the
Those are-
taquitos.
I like to dip those in like the sriracha ranch.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
That sounds
man.
good.
That's a good combo.
Yes, it
Good
is.
combo.
I haven't
I'm
had
gonna
tequilas
have to try
in
that.
years.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was really good. But yeah,
I have to be very hungry to eat QT food, though. But, I mean,
Really?
that happens a lot because I'm fat. I do
Really?
get very hungry easily, but I do have to be very hungry to eat quick trip food.
so like a pizza, like what would you go for?
I go for the buffalo bites, and then sometimes if I'm real desperate, I'll eat a hot dog. But that's
Now, have you ever had their breakfast?
I never had their breakfast. Tell me about the breakfast. Sell me.
There are times I get their breakfast pizza, and it's like another gas station I get it too, and it's like you got your egg, I think gravy, some sausage, and some bacon. That's pretty good. It's like
Are
really,
you talking about their pizza?
yeah, their breakfast pizza.
Pizza. Okay.
Yeah, like they got that. They got like they got biscuits. Just the gas.
Croissant.
I never seen no. Honestly,
got
I just can't feel those.
Sausage, egg, and cheese. Croissants.
The crescents.
Yeah.
One of the things we learned last night at the podcast, one of the things I take away from last night at the podcast meeting we had, is that we need to figure out ways to bring in more sponsors and more things. So I just got this idea just now. Can we do a QT jingle? Maybe
A QT jingle.
A QT
QT
jingle.
jingle.
Ooh, boy.
About their breakfast or about their fucking food.
Or just the
that's-
food in general.
That's been on the rollers for 6 hours.
We could try that.
All right, you got
QT breakfast. It's so neat. QT breakfast at QT.
I was asking Keenan.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So something like that, I guess.
yes, but it's something with
Just for breakfast, though?
You have
Like,
to
not
do
just food?
better than I
just
did.
use
though.
your heart, Keenan. Make it out of your heart. Just use the heart.
When you're on the road and you need to find some food, just come on to QT. We got a kind of foods from breakfast pizza and sausage biscuits. The only way to get it if you come into Quick Trip. Oh my God.
Wow.
Now I need a guitar and a cowboy hat.
Wow.
Good Lord. People get paid to do what you just did.
Well, damn it, you gotta do
I think we
what you
can
gotta
do it, and then Ian can make some animation, some clay sausages, and clay hot dogs, and
with smiley faces on them.
In all
Smiley
honesty, though, I wouldn't mind doing commercials. I mean,
Let's make it happen.
if there's any like people out there who like know any companies or whatever who need some quirky animation done for like advertisement, I am totally down for that.
I want one for the Daily Dirt with Dustin. How much would it be to make a quick animation of me and Keenan and Shane? that's this guy sitting at our podcast station. Like, how much? Because you got to build the set.
Well, what would the scenario be?
Oh, I don't know.
Us coming in,
We'd have
sitting
to
down.
figure that out, but
Yeah.
it depends on how much I spend to get all the supplies and whatnot.
I mean, how many hours would? Does it take to build a set? Like, it takes probably a couple days, right? I mean,
Yeah, I mean it wouldn't be that hard, but
yeah.
Like
Okay.
the animation itself would be a while.
So you have to build the set, do the animation, film it, and edit it. So I mean, it's not good. It's not like you just go out there with the camera and shoot and you're done. It's like it's a lot of work.
I mean,
Behind it.
Kind of like Gumby.
But you do the animation. Now, I just found out I was on the radio, I listened to it, and Sausage Party is actually the movie. They're making it into a series. It's going to be, I think, on Netflix or something.
The movie was hilarious.
So
I've never seen that movie.
It was so hilarious.
that's computer animation.
I know.
But it's
and Paul Rudd plays the customer.
I can only go so long without hearing Seth Rogen's laugh. I'm glad they're bringing the series back so I can hear that.
I gotta say, like that movie alone, like it had a good all-star cast. I'm like, it was great. But yeah, seeing it series that'd be fun to watch.
Hey,
yeah, but they're bringing it back. I heard that.
hey, Keenan, can you do me a big favor? Can I get your best Seth Rogen impression? You can just do his laugh if you want.
Well, listen, if I gotta play Seth Rogen, you know, I know I'm not really funny, but I just gotta just be in a podcast and say something funny.
That
Is it
sounds
close?
just like him.
Is it close?
Sounds just like
It
him.
was perfect.
Yeah,
Oh, you got one over here? You got one? You got
Impression?
an impression?
I cannot do it.
Seth Rogen.
I can't do it.
I can't even do like any kind of voice work. I voiced one character in Red Shark, Eelhead, because that's the only voice I can do.
I can barely voice my
And speaking
voice.
of the Mario movie coming out next year, he's gonna be playing Donkey Kong.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's playing Donkey Kong.
Oh, Mario
The
movie.
Mario
Yeah.
movie.
Oh,
Seth
yeah.
Rogen's Donkey Kong, Chris Pratt's Mario, and Jack Black is Bowser.
Yeah, I didn't get that casting at first. I was like, Jack Black is Bowser. That doesn't make any sense. But then the
works.
trailer came, and it was like, oh, okay. They did modulation on his voice to make it deeper.
It looked great.
Yeah, that trailer was awesome. I can't wait for that movie.
Yeah.
And Charlie Days is Luigi.
Yeah, I saw there's a new Ant-Man. Now, of all the movie,
All right, Quantumanium.
I'm so tired of Marvel movies, but I do like Ant-Man. I am an
I
Ant-Man
like the
fan.
second Ant-Man more than
I do too.
I'll say
Yeah.
it was fun.
the second one. Ant-Man and the Wasp really it worked for me in a way that first one didn't.
Yeah.
I thought it was funnier. I thought it was more entertaining. I think the action was better, but
Amen to that.
So, like, what made you like Ant-Man than any other movie?
I just like Paul Rudd. He's just likable. He's
a
like
fu-
Shane. He's like a Shane.
Really?
He's just friends with everyone. Everybody's, nobody
wears
hates,
that Baskin
nobody
Robbins.
hates Shane, and Paul Rudd's just friends with everyone. He can work with anyone. Just
You know,
like Shane.
I'm actually friends with Paul Rudd.
Oh, really? That's
Yep.
awesome, bro.
Yeah, we're
Well, makes
close
sense.
friends.
Makes sense.
Old friends, but close friends.
So, like, he calls you, like, y'all call each other, like, certain times and whatever?
Yep.
Oh, that's awesome, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
he
proud of
just-
you, dog.
I get a lot of like updates through the Messenger, Facebook Messenger. He's like, "Hey Shane, starring in a new movie coming out next year. You should check it out." I'm like, "Thanks, Paul Rudd. I'll be sure to do that."
And I already got tickets for
fun.
next week. I'm going to be seeing the Wakanda Forever movie.
Oh, yes.
The second Black Panther. The first Black Panther was still good. This one, with all the things that happened with Chadwick Boseman, may he rest in peace, that a lot of people, before this even was a thing, were saying like they either want to recast him or don't. If you had an iconic character that passed away, would you recast it?
You can't recast him. That's no, you can't. That's like no.
So like, but I'm saying like you want to continue on with the next movie. Like, how would you go on with that? Like,
I think he's probably going to start off that he died, right? And there's a funeral.
Possibly,
I guess that's the way it starts.
Give me an example of like a popular character and who I would recast.
Okay,
Rocky.
Oh, Sylvester Stallone. Oh,
Shia LaBeouf. Next question.
to recast it.
I think his joke
Shia
could be
LaBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf for everything. Die Hard.
Come on. Die Hard. Die Hard.
The Rock. Next question.
The Rock.
For Bruce Willis.
Yeah. Could you imagine The Rock just like
How the fuck am I gonna get over here? Bam! Like,
I'm getting? Oh wait, how does he sound? How does he sound, Keenan?
this is a fucking piece of dog
Yeah.
shit.
I'm getting too old for this shit. And like gives you the eyebrow in the in the things. Yeah.
Damn.
Okay. The popular franchise people, I don't know.
Oh, okay. Top Gun.
That's a great question, and I'm gonna have to go with Macaulay Culkin.
Macaulay Culkin.
Wow. Hey, I didn't know I could fly a plane. This is awesome.
Yeah. Somebody shoots rockets at him, and he just goes.
Did you ever watch Iron Eagle, which is like a spin-off of, like, it's a knockoff of Top Gun, but by a bunch of kids that fly planes?
Is it Iron Eagle? I thought it was Hot Shots.
It's called Iron Eagle. Now, Hot Shots is like the Naked Gun of Top Gun.
I remember seeing, I got some of the Iron Eagle, but I do have the, I got both of those. I think I got a 3.
Have you seen Iron Eagle? Do you know what these guys are talking about?
Got those on tape.
I don't really. Is that from like back then, or
It's
is
back
that
in
from
the
recently?
80s, yeah.
Back in the 80s.
It had Lucius Gossett Jr., he was in it.
Oh, yeah, the black guy that played the manager in Jaws 3, I think.
Yes. Won an Oscar.
I tell you what, I think like the early 2000s or like mid 2000s was like probably prime time parody movie.
Scary movie.
Yeah,
All the
real
scary
estate.
movies and-
Scary movie
Yeah.
was fun.
We had scary movies. You had the disaster movie. You had date movie.
Epic
You had
movie.
Dance movie, right?
Dance flick.
Dance flick. Epic
That was
movie.
hilarious. It was stupid but hilarious.
I
They're
didn't know
all
it was a dance
stupid.
movie.
Uh,
I like superhero movie.
Yeah.
That was
oh,
great.
yeah.
Drake
that
Bell
one.
plays the
Yeah.
Dragonfly.
I like Not Another Teen Movie. That was a good one.
What was the one that just came out like 2013? Macaulay Culkin's brother was in it. Emma Stone. Terrence Howard plays like a hockey coach.
Who?
Terrence Howard, he plays a hockey coach. What was that movie?
Did you just say Taryn Tower?
Terrence
Terrence
Howard.
Howard plays a hockey coach?
Yeah.
Taryn Tower sounds like a...
Movie 43. Movie 43.
Oh, movie 43.
Oh, that's
yeah.
the movie with Hugh Jackman with his balls
Yeah.
on his chin.
Yeah.
What? Wait, you say Taryn Tower like I'm supposed to know who that is. Is that a male porn star?
No, Terrence Howard.
I don't remember him being a hockey coach. I don't know what you're talking
But he was a coach in that movie.
Terrence
Howard.
Howard.
Yeah, man. I sound like this, man.
I heard Terry Tower is what I heard.
Yeah.
That could be a porn star. That could be my
That's
porn star name.
what I.
Terry
That's what I was
Tower?
hearing.
Terry Tower. My stage name is Chandelier. But if I had to go do porn or something like that, it would probably be Terry Tower.
Is that taken yet? Because I feel like
It should be.
it should be your name.
You know,
Chandelier.
to pull Ian in this conversation, I would like to watch an animated claymation of porn.
Oh.
A
I don't
claymation.
want to do that.
A claymation porno.
I'm sure,
I would
it's
sound
been
for that.
done. I mean,
You sure it's been done?
probably. I mean, you have to do some research. But
Take like 2 clicks and go.
Do you think there's a market for that kind of thing?
yes.
There. Oh, you know.
There's a market for anything. I mean,
Oh, that's fair enough.
Pornhub,
everybody has a
OnlyFans.
thing, you know.
That's
Everybody
true.
has.
We should research that. I mean, I could fucking put some
Yeah,
pieces
you
of
got-
clay together.
Well, you got a computer in front of you. Pull that
no,
shit up,
no,
Jamie.
I don't want that shit. I don't want that on my search engine. I'll do it from your house or something.
I do it on my other phone.
We'll do it on my show, and it'll be fine.
So we haven't really done an AU in review. We do want to talk about. We did go to the Haunt, the Summoner's Sanctuary out there at the old
By the way,
sawmill.
Sorry to interrupt you.
Yes.
But you interviewed me when I was coming out,
So
and I said the words. It scared the pants out of me.
Oh,
It was scary.
I said that.
scared
It
the
scared
pants
the pants out of me.
out of you.
Not off of me, out of me.
I mean, I was pretty much there too. Like I was right on that level.
Like you screaming like a motherfucker.
Yeah, well, Jen, I wanted to run away, and Jen was like, "Wait, Shane, you have to slow down. You have to look at everything around." I'm like, I'm trying to get the fuck out of here.
Fuck this noise.
Like, get me out.
Well, we had to go through with Jen found us 5 feet behind us.
Yeah.
Fresh meat
here.
We gotta get ready for that shit.
I was like, all right. I just want to like absorb what's going on and fresh meat.
Because then it gets me is like, okay, I get the pathway, but it's like it's still dark out, and you got these tiki torches, so you got to really look at that path. Because like, imagine no fire, you just got to go out there and by will to see where to go. Could you survive that?
What the fuck are you talking?
What did you? I didn't hear what he said.
If they didn't have the tiki torches or those like flaming barrels, could you see out there in the dark?
With my contacts, I'm not very good at seeing in the dark, but I probably would get through it.
My eyes would adjust. My nice young
The bat senses.
hazel
handsome
eyes.
Handsome eyes you have.
Well, it'd be really cool. You guys have seen like WWE, right? Kane. He does that thing where he goes, and then the
fire.
flame. If they get a couple of those flame things, you walk in the room and it goes
Out of
that
nowhere.
would be spooky.
Oh man.
JT has some of those. JT Thomas out there.
Does he really?
He used them for a music video.
We should hit him up.
We should.
Like just walk in like
We'll start our own hunt next year.
Well, I'm worried there's a lot of flammable things in that barn.
I'm gonna start my own hunt next year. You start off. You start off and you end in the bathroom.
Ooh.
That's really scary.
That's
shit,
really
man.
spooky.
And someone pops out of the toilet. Ah!
Yes.
Yeah, something will.
Ian, what did you think of the hunt though? Let's get back to the hunt here. What did you think? I scared the pants out of you.
It scared the pants out of me.
Yes.
Something scary when it scares the pants out of you.
Something you went by
I
yourself.
liked it. I mean, I had actually went there twice. I went there the week before you were there.
Oh, really?
the grand opening.
Too, actually.
Oh, wow.
And I had a good time both times. I mean, it's good, fun thing to do in the Halloween season.
So you went through it twice?
What?
Did you go through it both times?
Yes, I did.
Oh, okay. Was it scary the second time or the first time?
It was about the same.
Oh, okay.
Equally spooky. That's good. Consistency is key.
The chainsaw.
One thing though is that Kurt Kombrick, the first time how he played that monk. He had this whole like bit that he did the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Like I don't even remember exactly what he said, but it was like a whole like speech he gave.
He's like,
and then he didn't do the second week because apparently they told him it was like he was overdoing it. So the thing is, I actually stood there like waiting for him to start this bit, and then I just looked over, and then the voodoo like witch doctor guy was like pointing for me to go, and I was like, oh.
Man, they were on your case about how you would act in the haunt. They were like, no, you
gotta
gotta be a character like this and like that. Oh, fuck that shit.
overacting. You're not allowed to overact.
Oh, that's bullshit. That's bullshit there.
You got to go.
Now, when I walked in that room, I knew that some of them were fake and mannequins, but I was like, well, which one's I knew one had to be real. I was like, well, probably the fat one right there is probably the one that's gonna move.
Wow.
Right. I said the joke to Kurt. He laughed. I was like, I bet you that heavy one's the one that's going to be moving soon.
Now imagine okay, so what if it was with me? What would you call me then?
Oh, it'd be a fat one too. I'd be that fat one, yeah.
The tall fat one.
I'm fucking fatter than Kurt. No offense. I love you, Kurt, but we're both heavy.
I don't see size.
You see color.
So
Well, he does see color.
size.
Sean T would tell you he sees color very well. So,
Well, so have you ever like volunteered for a haunted house or been an actor or anything?
I mean, it sounds like fun to do. I mean, but
how
I
many?
did know one of the guys who I knew another performer in it. I actually used to deliver pizzas with him. At I used to work at Domino's in Caseyville, Illinois, and he actually worked there like a couple of times.
I'll hook us up with pizza
over the years. So I actually knew him. So it was a surprise seeing him. Actually, I haven't seen him in like a couple of years. Actually,
Right
that
on.
was fun.
How many haunted houses do you go to?
Not many actually. I'm not. It's not a huge thing with me, but I mean, it was something to do. So
Yeah. I worked in one haunted house. One time.
One
ever.
time.
I put on the scary costume. They got me all fixed up with makeup. And they're like, hey, you're going to stay in this corner. And when people walk by, you're going to scare them. You're going to jump out.
Hey.
Rah!
Joe Mort's here, folks.
Joe
Joseph
hand out
William
Joe
Mort. Joseph William Mort.
Oh, he
is here.
said full name. Now,
JWM is here.
Wait. I'm not done with my story.
Yeah, please, we're all in.
I probably
Yeah, please don't.
I probably told this like 3 times
Yeah,
on this show already, but that's okay. So basically, they're like, stay in this corner. When people walk by, you go, rah, and you scare them. I did that all night. Rah. Nobody cared.
like, no exaggeration, just
They're like, oh, that's cool. There's a guy there.
Well, I'm sure you did better than Mr. Keenan over here.
Oh, you
Let's
think?
hope so.
Go ahead and do your scare when you came up to people. What did you say, Keenan?
Hey, get out of here. Hey.
Yeah!
Yeah, get out of here. Get-
Hey.
Well, once again, like, they didn't give me a specific character. They said, all right, just come on out, and they got me a spot. I was like, all right, cool. So I just wore all black. I'm like, okay. But no, I actually did Raised by Shane. Like, imagine we did a hunt, but it was the American version.
What's that mean?
No, because we talked about like the American version, like Shane could be a tax person.
Oh yeah.
You forget to file your paperwork or some shit, or I could do like an EBT bit.
What
or some
happened to
shit.
your 2016 tax return?
Like think American, like stereotypical American, and whatever they get pissed off about.
Can I be the guy that yells at youngins to get off his lawn?
Oh yes,
You're in my lawn.
bam.
Get off my damn property,
And you gotta have a shotgun though.
you little shits.
You gotta have a shotgun and like a fake dog. If we could do like sound effects for that, I said like that could work. Like, what's something American wise piss you off?
That pisses me off.
Yeah, like it's something like nothing out of the ordinary, but like just American
The
wise.
gosh damn government.
The government. Yeah.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Yeah. I think a bunch of I don't want to say it.
No, go ahead.
Liberal people.
Woo!
Stuff to you. I'm not even conservative.
The L word.
I'm not anything, but I just don't.
The L word.
We're gonna cancel you.
Oh, we're gonna cancel.
We're gonna
you.
cancel
the
you.
culturalists.
Yes, I don't know.
We call them justice warriors.
Yeah, corporations.
Yeah.
Evil corporations.
Yeah.
People have snakes. If they have snakes,
All right. I can't do snakes. Snakes are the only thing that scare me.
Even baby snakes?
Even baby snakes.
Talking to girls scares you too.
Look. Well, that too. Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Joe. Spiders, I'm okay with spiders. Ghosts, ghouls, whatever. Actually, I'm scared of ghosts too. Man, I'm scared of a lot of things.
What if it's me? It's like, hey yo, boo. Like just like,
Yeah, I'd be like, oh my god, it's an Italian.
hey yo, boo, huh?
Nah, I don't know.
The Mario ghost dude.
Ghosts are scary because you can't fight them.
Yeah, you can.
No, you can't fight a ghost.
No, like legit, you really can.
You can't make contact.
Well, I mean, you can't punch a ghost, but you can.
Why'd you pull up the chair next to Keenan, Joe?
You gotta. It's a spirit thing you can do to kind of conquer that. They do the Exorcist, like
Well-
that's demons, but like still.
Look, I don't know how much
Silver is a good
sage I
defense
have in my
against
house.
ghosts.
I don't know if it's an appropriate
I've
amount.
been told that.
Yeah, you gotta start praying and shit, like Exorcist.
Oh man.
You know, we're coming up on 2 years of this podcast station here,
Years.
folks. 2 years
Wow.
and a month and a half. So.
Getting old here.
First podcast we did, we had Shane, Joe, me, and some other guy. But some other guy was here, but it was us four. Just kidding. It was
Oh yeah, that other guy.
anyways, that's coming up on our year and a half anniversary. I was just thinking that when
Keenan.
Joe pulled up a chair.
I gotta. All right, I gotta ask you a question. Now that I'm just noticing it,
Yeah.
you have 2 full bags of gummy bears. I'm assuming this is mostly for you.
And you wonder why his car got repossessed.
wait.
Yeah.
Do you just eat
I mean,
full
yeah,
bags of gummy bears on the
mean-
daily?
If it was just me, I mean, if I felt like going to gas station, then fine. But like other times, no.
On a serious note, we got this new charity where I'm starting. Can I talk about it? Do you guys mind if I talk about this new charity
Yeah.
I'm doing?
I don't
I have a
mind.
feeling this isn't real, but go ahead.
You just gotta take a chance.
If it's right now, okay.
First off, Joe, every post I make is real. Everything we talk
I'm
about is
just trying-
real.
Oh wow.
I never lie about
What are you
anything,
trying to
especially.
say, dog?
Matt's the most honest person I've ever
Most
met.
I was
honest-
only making a joke.
Like Santa Claus.
Well, there's this kid out there. The guy's car repossessed.
Oh, damn.
He's having trouble paying his bills.
A kid, you say?
Kid. We're gonna do a Kickstarter for my buddy Keenan over here.
Aw.
Keenan, talk about your car got repossessed.
Yeah, it was like what was it? Wednesday morning I was heading to work, and then of course most of my car payment was late, and I did. Everything was like the car was always late, but yeah, it was like way behind, and so Wednesday morning, tried going to work. It was like 2:30, 2:40. I go outside. I kept clicking. It was gone. 'Cause I knew I was part two, and yeah.
Oh, they towed it, and you didn't even know they were there.
I felt like I woke up one time and like I heard them come in.
They did from your house. They did from your house.
Yeah, it's at the house.
Oh, what time did they come out? Was it
Yeah,
four?
if I know, because like the last time, this is the second time too. Because the first time was on a Monday, and I woke up like around 7-8 o'clock. But yeah, so
My heart goes out to you. I know that feeling all too well. I've had that happen, not
Well-
recently, but like a long time ago. So I know exactly how that feels. Like it's a part of you, like just. Gone.
So, were you able to get your shit out though? Cause
oh yeah, I did yesterday.
So what happened? Did you go in there and they gave you the keys and you go?
So
out? How'd it
basically,
work?
I had to call the bank, my banking company that gets the fines, whatever. I call them.
Find out where
They
it's
give me a number to a service. I call the service. They give me a number because they had to do some paperwork to do like claim your property and shit. And then I had to go downtown to go get it. I actually know that part is that I used to go to church down that way. And so the guy, he came in his car. He got all my shit in like the bags and had stuff in totes. So, but I mean, lesson here, kids, boys and girls, just be responsible. Accept failure, but just don't think of it as a loss. It's a car. I get it, but in time to heal, and I'll definitely learn better.
All right, so Keenan's walking to work right now. He's jogging to work now. What type of money do we need set up for this Kickstarter? How much is it to get the car back?
Wait,
Well, I mean, good luck. It's like 10 days is gonna be up like by Saturday.
but here's an alternative to your car. You could buy a scooter.
Motorized?
Oh, you could get a scooter.
You could get a Razor scooter for a pretty good price nowadays. They got some good. They got some good deals on some Razor scooters.
He could take the back roads to both jobs, so he could get a scooter.
At night, shit, probably like an hour or two.
Okay, that's
An hour or two to work?
You work in Earth City, dude. You live right here. What the fuck you talking
Driving is like 15 minutes. Like walking,
about? I'm talking about on a
walking.
scooter.
Yeah, on a
it'd
scooter.
be like probably like 30 minutes.
There you go. That's not that far of a
Like
drive.
a straight.
I mean, it's not going to be that cold out this winter. I think you'll be all right.
Yeah, just look, layers, layer up.
For the winter, he makes it less and less far each time and has to carry it.
I probably get like Uber, like
What's
which way there.
his shoulders?
This January, he makes it about 15 foot down, just throws it and gives up.
What's the longest you've ever walked? Let's go around the table here. I think I've walked probably 8 miles at one time. Did a hike one time, 8 miles.
I did over 20 before. I went on a 20-mile hike when I was in Boy Scouts, and we took the wrong route. So we ended up doing like a 25-mile hike because we went off, like, we estimated about 2.5 miles off of our course. So we had to go that and then back. And this is back before, like, you had GPS on phones and stuff. So, like, if you got lost out in the woods, you got lost out in the woods. Like,
Yeah, call 911, dog.
we were walking a bunch of overgrown trails, so, like, we kind of got, lost on the trail because it wasn't there anymore.
Well, I mean, think about those old flip phones. They had some back in the day.
No,
It wasn't accurate.
No, you gotta forget how old I am. I'm talking when I was in Boy Scouts. Like, there was no flip phones. There weren't even pagers then.
You got to follow that North Star.
Let me tell you a little story about it.
Exactly.
Joe Mort was thin, good shape back then. He didn't start smoking until he was 13, folks. So he had those lungs back then.
Oh, cute.
And then when he was 13, he started smoking, and then
Everything went down.
Then you were heavy Joe. Then you were thin Joe again. Then remember you went to. Then you were working out. You were in Suburban Times, thin Joe, because we had two different
That was
characters.
like age 17.
Joe dramatically changed his weight, so you were Andy and some Brad or something.
Yeah, played two different characters.
They played two different characters.
Between
'cause he-
seasons
Yes.
1 and 4 and 5 and 8
so
or episodes.
so
It wasn't even. It was the same season. Even it wasn't even a different season.
yeah, it was. It was. Now, longest you've ever walked, Ian?
Oh God!
Just to the refrigerator?
What?
To the refrigerator?
Aw.
For a refrigerator?
To the refrigerator?
Oh, to the refrigerator.
I'm sorry. My jokes aren't that funny, Ian. Just try to laugh and think they're funny.
Yeah, no, don't laugh. This is where we all get quiet and just make him relish in the awkwardness.
Yes.
As long as I've walked to a refrigerator.
I'm trying, Ian. I'm trying real hard.
Like 5 feet.
He said relish.
But so long as I've ever walked in general, I don't know. A couple of years ago, I went to a vacation in Chicago, and I walked around the downtown area. Like, I probably walked like, God, I'm gonna say like, I had to have walked a few miles. I walked from like my L train stop to like a museums, and around like buildings, and I don't know, like 5 miles or something like that.
Jesus.
5 miles. All right, Shane. Longest you've walked.
I think like 3 or 4 miles, maybe 2 miles. I went with somebody to go to a Denny's one time. We just had that gumption, like, want to go to Denny's? Let's get some pancakes. Didn't have a car at the time. Let's walk. So I think that was the longest I ever walked. But at one point in my life, I did shit my pants, and I had to walk quite a ways to get back to like my shower and my room and all that. Yeah,
That's a story.
and that felt like 40 miles because I was doing the walk of shame.
Well, you had a big turd in your butt.
Kind of holding that in.
Big turd in your butt. You know. Yeah. Oh, let's see it.
Clenching that. Ooh,
Oh yeah, you have to walk.
That's how I walk
like
every
that.
day since my accident.
Yeah.
that stings.
Now, remember in high school, I was watching a hockey movie. And I was thinking about when I played hockey in high school, but it made me think about the presidential awards. Remember the fitness awards you used to have, and did you have this in high school at your time?
Yeah.
I actually, on the mile, I actually never got it except one year when I was in 9th grade. I trained for like 3 months to be able to, and I barely got like 2 seconds. I got the presidential award for that.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
All downhill
Barely.
from there.
Yes, and then it was all downhill from there. But I
had
even
trouble
did the
running a
stretching
mile.
and stuff. My brother would sit on me and stuff, and
In grade school.
Yeah,
I couldn't because I was still fat then. So like,
you were fat.
I
back
was
then.
chubby.
yeah, like I pulled over and acted like I was a psych bike, you know, like I overheated and shit. I gotta take a little break. You know?
Damn.
I was like, beep, beep, beep.
I'm gonna say my grandparents
You ever
and my
play
mom had a
Excite
bike. Yeah, we all had
Excite
bikes.
bikes.
Wait,
No,
wait.
Excite bike on Nintendo.
What is an Excite bike?
Excite
Oh, the game.
yeah.
What
It's
is
like
that?
A Nintendo game where you're a motorcycle. And you jump
And yeah, well,
and
it's
stuff.
over
Well,
here.
Da.
If you hit the
That's when
boost
you like
button
you
too
can
Shane
much-
is
build
young.
Yeah,
courses,
if you hit
right?
the boost button too much, you would overheat, and then like your bike would stop going for a second.
Shane is young.
Yeah.
Like that was me.
Wait,
to
Custom
got-
build courses on.
I
it.
have that game. I
I'm
have
gonna
that
say
game.
you got the game. We played it once.
We did play it once on the pod. We're going to be doing Twitch
That's a
here
good
pretty
game.
soon. Yes, yes.
Really, really good game. But yes, yeah, you remember
Yeah.
Shane's young.
I'm
Yes.
only 4 years younger than you,
Still.
dude.
You remember the ColecoVision?
Shane knows some stuff.
I've
that,
no
like,
fucking
I
idea what
don't
you're
even
talking
know.
about.
I should know for my age.
I say, do you know the
I'm like,
ColecoVision?
No, Keenan, I don't know what the ColecoVision is.
There you go.
That's
sort of like an
just
Atari.
below, see, that's just above my age. Like that was.
How many
like,
people your age
That's
know
like
what
a
a
70s
ColecoVision
thing.
is?
A lot.
Okay.
Like a 70s,
All right.
80s
A
thing.
ColecoVision, the Vectrex, the fucking Magnavox. Come on. Don't get me started.
Magnavox.
I didn't
Yep.
know any of that shit. I don't know anything you're talking
Sure.
about right now.
Let's go to Main Street, St.
Apple
Charles,
one.
and ask how many people know what a
Yeah.
Magnavox is.
We had an Atari. I had an Atari.
I bought one back a while
I think
back.
it was a 6400, if I'm not mistaken.
I had the original.
Ian, what was your first gaming system over here? Get you
I
in this
had
conversation.
Game Boy.
The Game Boy was your first thing?
Boy.
Yeah,
You didn't have
I
any
had
NES?
I had an N64, which was
That's when I quit.
which was
playing video
everything
games.
to me when I was like
Oh, you
when I was like 9 years old. I mean, they had like at Walmart they had the N64 like demo like mounted on up on the
The
wall.
Chaos.
I think I actually just stood there for hours playing like Mario 64 on the.
And so Mario Kart and Mario 64 plus GoldenEye were like the three top
Yes.
games.
Oh, I
in
mean,
that.
I played GoldenEye for hours with my
And Mario
cousin.
Party.
We loved that game.
And then I guess
I'm
PlayStation.
not even a first-person shooter guy, but I remember avidly playing GoldenEye when I was a kid.
Yeah.
That was a good game. I remember at Dennis used to go to. They had an N64. We played Wave Race, but like nowadays, like
Oh, yeah,
the
Wave
chaos are done,
That game
all
was
that
great.
shit's done, and now people are trying to recreate the old games, which honestly, I'll put money into that. That'd be
And I will say, I'm actually not that huge of a gamer. I don't really, not that into video games, but I do play them like now and again. I mean, I think I think they're entertaining enough, and I have a Switch and I play that every once in a while.
I play my Switch in a while.
Casual game.
Yes, I'm a casual gamer.
And you have the new Xbox, and you just played your talk about the game
No,
you just played.
I don't have a new Xbox.
Well,
Xbox One came out like 6 years ago.
Now we got the X and the S.
Oh, well, the game you're playing is on Xbox One? What's the game?
It's
Fucking-
Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2,
Okay.
which came out in 2009.
The first one.
Yeah, but this is a remake of that one. So
Oh,
it's
it's a
brand spanking new, baby.
Yeah.
Okay.
Remastered.
Yeah, it's fun. I
Give
don't
me
know.
your money again.
Give me your money. I will happily. If they made Modern Warfare 2 2 months from now, like the third iteration of Modern Warfare 2, I'd be like, yes, please.
Yeah,
Let me play it, please.
Because they had a.
They
what was the other one?
generated that in your brain through marketing.
What was the one they just made? Call of Duty World War II. Basically, just Call of Duty all over again.
It was garbage.
So it was Advanced Warfare.
Hot, stinky garbage.
Well, I'm going to be building a Twitch station right there on the other side of that camera, and we're going to be doing video games all winter.
Nice.
Or
Well-
PC.
When it comes to gaming consoles, I started.
Nintendo.
Okay, so technically I had like a Nintendo and a Sega first,
What Sega?
but that was like inherited.
Like the Genesis, Saturn.
I don't fucking know. Probably Genesis.
Okay.
I don't know.
Some Sonic.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, some.
And then so I got a PlayStation 1.
Okay.
And then I graduated to a PlayStation 2.
Okay.
And then after that I got a PlayStation 3. And I switched to Xbox.
Oh, no 4.
Nope.
Damn.
Yep.
You fucking murderer.
Yeah.
I got a PlayStation 3. That's my.
I got all of them.
I had an
Sadly.
Xbox for a short period, and I don't even remember what games I had. I played it so little. Like,
I never really was
I
a
got
fan
it
of
when they were
Xbox
brand
much.
new because I thought it was cool, and then I was like, wait, I don't like video games.
I was more Nintendo and PlayStation.
I didn't have it very long.
I got a PlayStation 3, and then I was playing it, and then Shemaine always wanted to play. So I got kind of pissed about that because I wanted to play it. And then I bought her one so she could play in her bedroom.
Uh-huh.
And then after she got hers and started playing, I stopped playing mine for whatever reason. I guess because I was, it's kind of like you
You're
only want to
jealous?
play it because she was touching it.
Uh-huh.
And when she stopped touching it, I didn't want to play with it anymore. That can go on a couple different things on that. But anyways,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, my mind started to wander after I'll tell you that.
Yes, but anyway, so let's get back to Red Shark as we're going to be closing the show here soon. Mr. Ian Jentsch, going to be, when do we say the date? We're going to have 5 episodes out next year.
Yes.
Don't want to put pressure on you, but when's the first one? We're going to see the first one before 2023. Possible. Is it possible, Ian?
Before 2023?
Well, before the first of 2023. That's 2 months.
It's
In the next
coming
60
close.
days. In the next 60 days.
If I like really hammered it down and really put the pedal to the metal, maybe I could have the first episode done by the end of December of this year.
All right, well, Ian, you better come on.
Yeah.
Okay.
I know. Trust me.
I'm gonna be calling you every day. Ian, where you at? Where you going?
The show keeps coming up, and
Yeah.
there's like a couple of other projects I had to work
January
on.
1st. So
I know the feeling because I like to do
down.
just a podcast, but then I gotta help people out with that doing a haunt. I gotta make their videos, and I gotta promote them, and I gotta get their wood for them. So I know the feeling being stretched out, people pulling.
I kind of put it aside to finish Protagonist this past summer. Then I put it aside again to work on the short we just showed here. But no more putting it aside for now. I'm getting stuff done, or attempting to.
Okay, so
Right on.
December 30th, the first episode of Red Shark will be
I
out. If
didn't
it's
say
not out,
December.
you call Ian. You ask him where it's at. I want you to.
Okay.
Okay. No.
You have my permission to call me, message me anything on December 30th.
Yeah.
If it's not out by then,
But you do got all the voiceovers done, right? Because you're not looking
there's
for
a
any
couple I need to get done actually.
more. Okay. So we're still gotta work. On
Is
that.
this premiering on YouTube?
Yeah, possibly. I mean,
Okay.
I'll have some sort of premiere for it.
Well, I like it. If you want to do a promo thing, I got this film fest that I'm doing.
Yeah, I've heard about that.
Yes, it's called the Moen Fest, and I don't know if you guys are gonna go to those other film fests out there. I mean, there's so many of them out there, but this one's gonna be the premiere one because we're actually gonna do ours at a theater. So I know there's other ones that they're doing them at bars and borderline strip clubs.
Will
But
we be having
this one
popcorn?
we're doing is at a real theater. So if you want to have that real theater
We're not
experience,
going to a strip club anymore.
well, you can if you
Not
want to
to.
put your film in this other one. I think theirs is around the same time. But you put yours in our film fest, and it goes into a real theater with real promotions and real, So
And
I would
popcorn.
love to premiere Red Shark at that film
Definitely.
fest, yeah.
And when is that again?
January. It's a good question, Ian. It's January 13th to the 15th. It's a 3-day event. We're going to be doing podcasts, live streaming, interviews outside the theater during the premiere. It's going to be a great event. We got stuff going across the street at this other facility, and it's going to be a whole weekend kind of extravaganza.
We got popcorn.
Will there be snacks? Yeah, that's it.
There will be snacks. There'll be popcorn. There's going to be the big hot dogs, the big thick ones, the big thick hot
bratwurst,
dogs.
Pizza?
How thick?
Yes.
Bratwurst. Like bratwurst. size.
Bratwurst size hot dogs. We're gonna have food and catered pizza and things like that. So it's gonna be
Gonna be
great
classy.
time.
Are you going to do any food trucks?
Yeah, food.
We could. I'll
Fried
try to
chicken?
get food trucks. I'll try.
You should get on the phone
Yeah.
with some food truck folks.
Yep.
I know a couple.
Yeah.
So, all right, Ian. Thank you for being on the
Yes,
show.
definitely.
Thank you, Shane
Always
Foster.
fun.
Thank you, Joe Mort, for showing up, and thank you, Keenan Sargent. Definitely check out the Daily Dirt with Dustin Diggs on YouTube. Don't go on the Irish United page anymore, especially after the first of the year. No, I'm just kidding. You can do that if you want. But no, just definitely subscribe to the channel, the Daily Dirt with Dustin Diggs on YouTube, and we'll see you guys again next. Yeah, go ahead.
Did you get a chance to plug your stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I have to do the whole
whole show.
Okay,
I mean,
gotcha.
What we
Shane,
do right here, baby.
I have
I've only done 500 of these, but go ahead.
I have new episodes of the Shane Foster's After Hours podcast coming very soon. In the upcoming weeks, we have a big show planned. The return of the trivia shootout.
Oh,
We have
yes.
some crazy news to cover. An exciting guest. Be sure to tune in. Check it out. SF
Yes.
After Hours podcast on YouTube.
And then Keenan's, horning around. He's trying to look at this other place in Collinsville, trying to get your show out there. Talk about that. A little
You already know King and King is still up there. Hopefully, we're going to see some new changes as well. For those of you that want to be on my shows, always hit me up. And hopefully, if I do plan it right, my key clips, my original YouTubing, I will try to bring that back next year. Probably January or February. I don't know which month, but we're going to try to get season 8 up the runs.
Ooh.
And people want to send you money, just do it through Facebook Messenger.
Cash App, Venmo.
Yeah.
Yeah, he needs a car, folks.
Find our GoFundMe page.
Get Keenan a ride.
Get a ride.
If I Uber, if I had to, it's like, that's a waste of more money.
Our goal
I
is
find him a little go kart.
our goal is $500.
Oh, no.
Get
Gotta
him
go
a new
9.
scooter.
Go
New
9.
scooter for you can
New
go-
scooter.
9,000. At least 10,000 would be greater.
I want to see you scoot to work.
If your Kickstarter got $10,000, I'm gonna be doing Kickstarter every week for myself.
Out of work. We can test it out.
All right, thank you guys for watching Daily Dirt. We're out.
Yeah.
Oh wait, Eric, we're gonna play your movie again.